emptying out my Birks. Because how do you guys wear Birks? This is my first time wearing them out and about all day. How do you wear them and not get little bits inside of them? Constantly shaking them out. The most Greek looking tree ever. I love their beautiful olive trees that they have here. Like, this is what I picture when I think of a Greek land. It's just so pretty.
Jumping in Greece with my sweet. Oh,
Are you sinking?
no, I'm standing.
So, the water is
Here goes the
amazing.
monsieur.
I've never seen such a big spider before. Do you see that it's like wrapped its prey up? I'm scared. It's humongous. You can't even tell, like, I'm zoomed in, but it's as big as like half of my finger. Everyone here is the entertainment for everyone up there.
Go. With the other team.
You're welcome.
The game starts now.
You want to go?
I really wish that you guys could see what I'm seeing right now. Like, I'm trying to show it and it's not picking up everything on the video. There's so many hues and colors here. It's crazy. It's so beautiful. And so I am so grateful we're here. I had a really rough morning getting here. It was just really hot. We didn't have AC and there was traffic. So it took us like twice as long. And then we made a wrong turn. Anyway, look at all my freckles coming out after one day in the sun. So many freckles from one day. Anyway, it's been a great day.
There we go, we're getting there.
Told Mike he kind of reminds me of Mr. Thomas from Narnia.
Sweetie! I am not Mr. Thomas.
Because his sandy feet kind of reminded me of hooves. Like
Hooves.
Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, it does look like hooves. Who is this? Oh, it's a video. Ow!
Good morning. It's our last full day / morning at the monastery. It's been such a dream, actually. I am so glad we came here. I'm gonna go hang out with my friend, probably trek somewhere. I don't know. The beach is only a 4-minute drive down the hill, but it's such a steep hill that getting back up is crazy. So I don't know if we'll be able to actually go down and walk back up in my ankle condition. So we'll see. But I really want to go to the beach. I wanted to show you guys too. I heard these bells and I was like, why does it sound like cow bells? Donkey bells? I have no idea. But they're goats. It's like a herd of goats over here. And so I just think it's so cool. Like, you definitely can't see them, but you can hear them. And then this dog, he's so sweet, came and gave me some sniffs. Hi, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Johanna. I'm from Sweden.
I've been saying your name wrong. Oh my gosh. I'm like, Joanna.
Oh, it's the same. Same, but different. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we're going to the beach.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Skipping class today.
Yes, we're skipping class.
Actually, technically, we both don't have to be in the classes.
No.
But she was so sweet and she was nice to like go be in them yesterday, give support.
I felt like I did my part. Now I don't want to be there anymore. It's not even my field, so why?
Right.
You know?
Right. So we're doing the 25-minute walk down to the beach.
Yes.
And it's beautiful. And so I'm only anxious about walking back up because it's just been downhill. So we'll see. You guys know my ankle issues and everything, but I think it'll be okay. I think we're gonna soak in the cold water for so long that my ankles will be fine. Manifesting.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, look at
So little people as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so happy we did this.
Same. It's a cute couple. Like a creep. We've been sitting here for like what, 4 or 5 hours?
Something, yeah, 3 or 4, I think, yeah.
It's been so nice to sit here, and
Very nice.
I want to come back to this beach after, but I'm not sure if they're gonna have us come back.
No,
It's so calm.
it's very nice.
It's really, really nice. The water's so clear. I have to turn. You can see straight through it for so far, and so it's been really nice. And the fish here are eating us a little bit. It's kind of gross. Like to eat the dead skin, and I feel offended whenever they come towards me. Because I'm like, hey, I don't have dead skin right now, okay? I've already gone to the beach. It's gone. Don't come for me. Yeah, it's been so beautiful. I really want to go down. I think I want to go down there, and I don't know. I was like, because all my stuff is getting so hot that I want to put my stuff in the shade before we have to climb up and like walk in hot berks, you know?
Right, that's true.
But I don't know, maybe we'll just do that. We have to leave in like 30 minutes or so, but I don't know. So we walked all the way from up there, the monastery, and we walked down here, and it's really, really steep. So I think by the time we get back up there, we're gonna be sweating. It's gonna be really hard.
It's gonna be a workout.
Yeah, it's gonna be
nice.
tough. Might throw the thumb out a little
I'm
bit.
excited too.
Well, I'm glad one of us is ready. Can
We're cooling down before, you know, it gets really warm.
one of us has to be in a good mood to do it. Okay. I'm at this stage now. I'm a little bit burned. Johanna's black. Not really. But I like to tease her that she is compared to me.
Everybody does. You're not the only one.
Compared to me, everyone is very dark.
Like, literally, people at the grocery store have told me that I'm black.
Really?
Yes, like the Greek people, they point at me and they're like, color, you're black. And I'm like,
I feel like, you know, it's great to see. Like, I just had no idea how far a white person could naturally go.
But
Because I've never seen it.
yeah, it's crazy.
Right,
If you're
like-
addicted to sun, it's possible.
Like body competitions, they do spray tans, and so I'm like, yes, of course,
Not
spray
needed.
tans. No, she's like, this is natural. Okay, less than a mile left, and I keep getting turned around. So I thought the monastery was closer, and it's up there. I didn't get as hot as I thought I would get. I thought that walking up here I would just be dead again, but it was just so nice to chill in the cold water for so long that I still feel like internally okay.
It's
So,
really nice, actually. I
it
like
is
this walk.
Yeah, it's so
I enjoy
nice.
it.
Sweetie, how was your lecture today?
It was awesome.
I've been posting nothing but fun stuff that I'm doing, and anything?
here for you. Your lectures
No,
are
I'm honestly having a good time. The lectures are like really constructive and applicable. Like there's no fluff, so like truly it's the best. It's been this trip has been the best part of the whole program for me from like an academic standpoint, and it's incredible looking. So this is just peak.
Right.
Yes, it's perfect. I love that they have these lamps here to light the way. Such a cool beach path. I know this is really shitty lighting, but I need to show you guys this room. Mike and I are staying in this monastery. That's our little bathroom right there. And it's just a cute little tiny room. So it's been really fun. Just had a shower. This is my first time I've washed my hair. The last 2 days it's just been really salty. I only had shampoo though, so I'm excited to have a real proper shower when I get home. But we're gonna have some gyros and then go to bed and probably leave really early in the morning. Is that a bug? We're gonna leave really early in the morning to get home before it gets really hot in the car. See you guys at home. Good morning everyone, happy Friday. I haven't hopped on this week because Mike and I have been working on visa stuff, but I have an update. We were able to have our Campus France interviews, so I didn't know what the role of Campus France was. I didn't really know why we had to talk to them. Like I just assumed all we had to do was talk to the consulate, French consulate, but anyway, last night I found out because I had my interview last night and then Mike had his this morning. And essentially I realized like, oh, I think Campus France is like the American student advocate, essentially. Like they're like they like recommend you to France as far as being a student and saying like, yep, like they're legit. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe that I got. Anyway, but it was really helpful to talk to the representative that I talked to last night because she was asking questions and I think I was just nervous because for Greece at least, it was hard for me to get my visa because being married to Mike, like being married to a student here, didn't automatically mean that they were gonna let me in. And that was a whole headache that I had to deal with. And so I was nervous because I thought, what if France doesn't let me in? Me being married to someone who's there is not a good enough reason. And it was like the same with Ireland. I think Mike didn't apply to a school in Ireland because they said like, oh, if you're married, like you can't bring your spouse with you. And it's like, okay, what about like 2 years of not living with your spouse? Like, okay, that's hard. So anyway, I was nervous about that aspect, which is a huge reason why I decided to go back to school and take a course and learn French. Not only to learn the language, but also because I thought if I have a legit reason and they're like, oh, you're a student, great, like come on, like you can come in, you know? So I applied, got in, great. And I only applied for 1 semester, not only because I'm not sure where Mike will be next semester, with his internship. Like, I don't know what opportunities he'll have in France. I have no idea if he's going to a different EU country or if we're just going back home. I have no idea. So I only applied to 1 semester, but also because they said if you're at like an A1 level, like the very beginning level of the language, you can't apply for 2 semesters right off the bat. Like, you have to just apply to 1 and then see how your test goes. I was like, okay, great. So it worked out for me, but when I was talking to the representative, they were saying the visa that I'm applying for is like very academic dependent on like my academic school year. And so because I'm doing 1 semester, that would mean that I couldn't stay past that point. And so I let them know like my situation and how I really want to stay with Mike. So I'm like, I have no idea where we're going next. Like, he might get an internship, he might not. Like, I don't know if he's gonna be staying there. And so it was really nice of them to recommend that I apply for a long stay visa that's not academic. So we'll see if this works out and I can get it. I just emailed the consulate and asked them about it. I was like, I don't know how this works because I'm so used to Greece saying like, you just can't be here unless you have a reason. So for me, I'm like, why would they let me stay past my schooling or just have a long stay visa, like for the hell of it, basically? Like, why would that be allowed? I have no idea. So I just asked them about it, told them like Campus France recommended it. So we'll see what happens. But that's the update. So we're kind of just tentatively like cross fingers, like I hope this goes well. So I wanted to give you guys that update and let you know that that's kind of where we're at with that. Like, we just are slowly chugging along kind of thing, and it's Friday, so I don't know how quickly they'll get back to us, but for sure, like, if they don't get back to us today, we're probably not going to hear anything till Monday when they get back from their weekend. But I did want to talk about Volos. It was amazing, basically. I mean, you've already seen it because I'm going to put it in the beginning. But Volos was so amazing. I loved being there. At first, like I mentioned in the video, that I was bummed that we weren't in Volos because we were driving through it, and I don't know why. I think just like losing weight, not working out my muscles, but like it hurts for me to sit for a long time. Like, my tailbone just gets sore. So I think that was a huge part of it. When we were driving down, I had like mentally prepared for it to just be like an hour and a half. But as we were getting closer, we had traffic, and then we got there and then it said 2 more hours with the traffic. And so I was like breaking down inside. But when we got there, it was so worth it. Like, it was so worth being hot and having my butt hurt from sitting too long. The monastery was amazing, and I loved the beach down there. Like, I went with Johanna to the beach, and we stayed there for like almost 5 hours, I think. So I'm bummed that we didn't get a chance to go with the whole group to that beach that's just down the hill from the monastery, because I think it was like one of my favorite beaches. We just sat and chilled, and I didn't say this, I guess I should share this, but the second beach night we went to, with like the houses and the rocks and everything and everyone playing, I guess I did that on the other beach too, but one of our friends got stung by a jellyfish. And there were sea urchins, and so I'm so glad that Johanna and I went to the beach that morning, because we swam for so long. Like, we just kind of were floating and talking for hours, so I got good water time in, because the beach that night was the sea urchin beach, where they were like, okay, be really careful, and I was like, I'm not messing around with that. Like, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm not gonna really get in. I'd already been in the water a lot that day, so it worked out. But sea urchins, and then our friend who loves to swim, she ended up getting stung by a jellyfish, and she's like, this was so funny. She's like, it's happened before where I've gotten stung, and it's fine. It just kind of feels like you have like a wound or something, and then the salt water hits it. Like, that's what it feels like. And I was like, okay, for sure. But her arm was like swelling up, because what happened was like it touched her stomach and her other arm, and it just spooked her. And then she turned to swim, but her arm hit the jellyfish, and what it sounded like was like her arm touched the top head of it, and then it like inverted, and then all its major tentacles started wrapping around her arm. And so she said like that really hurt. But what freaked her out more was like, not only was it hurting a lot, but like her arm started to swell up like a ton. And so we didn't know, like, okay, does that mean you're allergic or what? So she came back from the hospital or the pharmacy. They gave her some cream and stuff, and that was good. But I was like, wow, I don't know. I've never seen that before. But it was so funny because I just didn't think about jellyfish. Like, we have them in California, but like they mostly hang out like in the bay, not really like in the waves as much. And so I just wasn't thinking about it, but I guess like the water was so calm where we were that they were just hanging out. But earlier that day on that trip, I had walked through the water towards these rocks on a different beach. And I remember looking down and seeing teeny tiny, like I thought it was like weird sea foam bacteria, but I like looked closer and it looked like teeny tiny baby jellyfish. So they were like surrounding my feet and my feet felt a little tingly, but I was just like, so I was asking the person with me, I was like, hey, what is this like bacteria in the water? Like, I didn't know how to describe it other than like, it looks like bacteria that's been magnified, but it was because there were like hundreds of baby jellyfish surrounding my feet and they were just all clumped together like in a mass. But you could see like their teeny tiny little heads and like little purple spots on the head, and then like I saw these whispers of tentacles, and so I was like, this bacteria looks like baby jellyfish, that's so interesting. And then I felt the tingles and I was like, huh, very interesting. But then I walked out, so apparently baby jellyfish, it's whatever, like not a big deal if you touch them. So that was a random tidbit from Volos in our time there. I definitely would go back. I think it's so cool that the school owns it. Like they renovated it years and years ago, and that's why they use that as their conference center. And like, what a cool place to return to, you know, like for the professors who work here to use that as their center. And I don't know how often they go, if it's every year or not, but like what a really cool place to go to. And just like, you know, it's gonna be amazing. The beach is right there and it's beautiful. And anyway, that was the best weekend. I think my favorite weekend I've had here. Hanging out with people, and I'm also really glad that Johanna, she's technically a bachelor's student, and so she didn't need to go to any of the classes for the master's, but they're so nice here. They allowed both of us to attend. It's because we're all kind of friends, like in the same friend group. And so it was nice because then we both got to go and have the beach day. And that's why we both weren't in class, because I don't go to class ever. She didn't have to either. So we were just hanging out, and that was really, really nice to have her with me. So yeah, Volos was great. Mike and I are here now. We've been here and we've just been working on things. So it's the end of the week. Something that we're trying to get planned is the visa interview, basically. So whenever that happens, we'll just immediately hop in the car and drive down whenever they give us the green light. So fingers crossed that it's soon so that we can sell our car sooner. We're kind of holding on to it right now just because it's a lot cheaper to drive there than it is to take the bus for us, and it's also just a lot easier to get around and not have to rely on public transportation. So we're just waiting for that. So that's like the next big thing though, is selling the car, and then I think we'll basically be good to go and just kind of hang out until it's time to leave. And anyway, that's the update. Mike and I just got back from his last gig teaching at the English school. We immediately came home and just put on different clothes, just stripped. It's so hot, and so it was just really cute though to see his last, he only taught really 3 sessions, and yeah, it was just really nice to see them get interested in the topic, and he kind of went with the flow and asked them like what they wanted to talk about next time, what they wanted to focus on, and he'd build his lessons around that, and I think they really liked that. So that was really cool. I love that English school. They do so well. I love their, like the way they set up their curriculum is really cool. They like have it more like game centered, and like everything is just in English. So like, even if you're a kid just starting out, they say like, oh, we just talk to them in English and they learn as they go. And so like we were with the older teenagers, so their English level is really, really good. And so it's just 2 hours of basically conversation essentially. But I guess they had just taken their English exams. I don't know what they call it here, but to see their proficiency levels, and all of them scored really well. Not surprising. Yeah, it was just really good. So we're gonna go grab some more water, some Diet Coke. I am doing a fast today. So once a month I like to do at least 24 hours fasting. And I don't think I did it the last month, so it's been a while since I've done a long fast. After my 72-day continuous, not continuous fasting, like not eating, but just like making sure I was doing at least 13 hours every day. Mostly it was like 15 to 17 though. I just needed a break after that. And that was in Berlin, I think I finished it. So this is like my first fast since then, and it's a 24-hour, and I'm hungry, but I'm not thinking about it because I know that I'm eating soon, like in 2.5 hours. hours, I think, is the 24-hour mark. So we're gonna go get some Diet Coke, and it's like all I really feel like actually when I'm so hot like this. I don't feel like eating, I just want a soda, like an ice cold soda, you know? So we're gonna go get some, and I'll have that later because I'm not fasting for autophagy right now. Like in the past I was, it's like I wouldn't have Diet Coke. Right now I'm fasting to kind of get back into it, and so I know like I don't think Diet Coke helps with autophagy or anything. Mostly just like helping with my metabolism, insulin resistance, anything like that. So I'm gonna have some, but it's really hot, so I have to like mentally prepare myself to go back outside and go to the grocery store. I think I'm gonna ride my bike because it's just really hot. It's about 4:30, and this is like the siesta time when no one's outside, but I'm gonna go outside. Okay guys, 24 hours is done. This is what I'm eating. It's like a cabbage wrapped, I don't know actually, but this is usually really, really good. Yeah, really good. So I'm really excited for this meal.